Picture this. It's late at night, and you're looking into a dimly lit room in Nigeria. The only light? Just this cold blue glow from a smartphone screen hitting the face of a young content creator named Ekundayo. You can literally feel the heavy emotional tension in that room, the sheer frustration. He's just endlessly scrolling, swiping past post after post of other creators, celebrating these massive sponsorships, influencer deals, the whole shebang. The ambient African night is practically pressing in on him as he sits there feeling totally left behind, wondering why his own visibility is just so painfully low. Well, welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to track the exact journey of transforming from that frustrated, invisible scroller into a highly sought-after architect of influence. We are diving deep into a masterclass on building lasting career authority. Let's get into it.
Sitting there in those shadows, Ekundayo is trapped by a really dangerous illusion. He firmly believes that success is based entirely on luck, or fame, or having this massive follower count. And honestly, who can blame him? When you look at social media from the outside, it absolutely looks like a lottery. It looks like you just need that one viral hit, one lucky break, or 1 million followers, and suddenly brands are just going to be knocking down your door. But that is a mirage, and it's a mirage that keeps incredibly talented creators just spinning their wheels, churning out content, hoping to win the internet lottery instead of building a sustainable career. The truth that Ekundayo, and really anyone looking to build real authority, has to discover is that success in this space is engineered. It's not something you just accidentally stumble upon.
Section 1. Vanity metrics versus audience trust. Okay, let's completely shatter that illusion right now. Because to move from the shadows into the professional spotlight, we literally have to rewire how we define value. It's the ultimate showdown. Vanity metrics on one side and audience trust on the other. Ekundayo's major breakthrough comes when he finally realizes that brands aren't actually looking for viral luck or empty follower counts. What they really want is engagement depth. They want genuine community trust and absolute professionalism. Think about it. They aren't just buying eyeballs, they are buying trust. They want to know that when you speak, your specific audience actually listens and takes action. So a creator with 10,000 deeply engaged, trusting followers, that person is infinitely more valuable to a brand than a creator with 1 million followers who just blindly scroll past. Brands crave that deep engagement and the professional digital credibility that comes right along with it.
Section 2. Claiming your specific niche.
So if trust is the real currency here, how exactly do we build it? Well, we have to completely redefine our main goal. We're not just trying to be another generic influencer. We are aiming to be a brand ambassador. And what that means is becoming a creator who builds positioning, trust, and strategic influence within a very specific target market, rather than just relying on general popularity. Now, what's really interesting about this is that it's exactly where Ekundayo transitions from just taking random shots in the dark to becoming a true strategic architect. An ambassador relies on a highly calculated positioning strategy. You are building an identity that's so clear and so profoundly trustworthy that a brand can look at you and immediately say, yes, that person perfectly represents our values to the exact people we need to reach. And to pull that off, you got to get hyper-specific. You simply cannot be everything to everyone. Take a look at these high-value niches, especially in the growing Nigerian digital ecosystem. We're talking security, business, real estate, tech startups, and fintech. These are sectors that desperately need visibility, sure, but way more importantly, they require immense trust. I mean, a fintech app isn't going to hire a prank channel to handle their public reputation, right? No way. They need an educational creator. They need a trusted public voice who can explain their value with real authority. So by choosing a specific niche, Ekundayo positions himself as this irresistible asset to local businesses. He stops competing with literally millions of entertainment channels and becomes the go-to authority in a specialized field.
Section 3. 3 habits for professional growth.
Of course, claiming a niche in your head is one thing, but actually projecting that authority to the entire world, that takes immense discipline. So, the absolute crucial point here is execution. Here are the 3 actionable habits that completely change the game for Ekundayo. First up, you have to clean and optimize your social media pages. Ekundayo stops treating his page like a personal diary and starts treating it like a professional storefront. He improves his lighting, he upgrades his audio, and he really works on his presentation skills to project that digital credibility. Second, Post consistently using strategic content structures. We're talking no more random spur-of-the-moment posts. It's all about high-quality educational videos that tell a cohesive story and build his authority over time. And third, you've got to build audience engagement through real community interaction. He starts asking questions, replying to comments, actually talking to his audience. Guys, this is exactly how you manufacture that deep audience trust we talked about a minute ago.
Section 4. Free content to paid partnerships.
Okay, let's move along and see how this all builds together. You've built the niche, you've optimized your presentation, and you're actively engaging your community. So how do we translate this newfound digital authority into actual paid brand partnerships? Well, this exact progression is your blueprint. Step 1 is building niche trust, which we just covered. But step 2, this is where most creators completely drop the ball. Engage brands online. See, long before Ekundayo ever asks for a single dime, he starts strategically networking. He likes, he comments on, and he shares posts from the local tech startups and real estate companies he actually wants to work with. He attends their networking events. He becomes a familiar, highly supportive face in their ecosystem. Because successful ambassadors, they build relationships long before requesting opportunities. And only after that groundwork is completely solid does he move to step 3, sending a highly professional, well-researched pitch email that outlines exactly what value he brings to their specific target market.
And then, the moment finally arrives. I want you to imagine the cinematic shift here. Those dramatic, moody shadows of that lonely room we saw at the beginning, totally gone. Imagine triumphant orchestral music swelling as the lighting completely shifts to a bright, crisp, professional studio setting. And then, the notification chimes. It's an email, his very first signed brand collaboration. It is just this moment of pure emotional realization for Ekundayo. All the patience, all the discipline to post consistently when growth was painfully slow, all that careful strategic positioning, it all pays off. This isn't luck. This is the exact reward of preparation meeting opportunity.
Standing there in his brand new professional space, proudly branded Ekundayo TV, our protagonist has fully transformed from that frustrated scroller into a confident, successful mentor. And you know, if he could reach back in time and give advice to his younger self, or honestly, to anyone watching this explainer right now, it would be this exact quote: "Do not chase brands. Build value and brands will chase you." That right there summarizes the entire transformation. When you focus on creating high-quality educational content, when you prioritize your audience's trust over cheap viral tricks, and when you present yourself with real professional integrity, you naturally become a magnet for opportunity. Which brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this masterclass. Look, the digital landscape is loud, it's noisy, and that illusion of overnight fame is incredibly tempting. But lasting career authority is built brick by brick. So stop chasing vanity metrics, stop waiting around for the algorithm to just magically bless you one day. Take control of your positioning, find your specific niche, and commit to the discipline of daily professional growth. So as you look at your own digital presence right now, I want to leave you with this. What value will you build today?